Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to bring the summer is around the corner, right? We all know that. We like to look a little bit better. So I want to bring a technique that I learned. And first of all, I learned it from this guy up here, Milo Sarchet. Check him out. He's very knowledgeable. That picture, I was in Columbus, Ohio for the Annual Classic, and I got a chance to talk to him about this technique that he applied with his clients. And I've seen it before, but talking to the person, it was a great experience. So what he does, this is it's like an isometric contraction, just to kind of explain it how it feels. So isometric is, you ever done a plank when you hold in that position there, that's isometric. With this technique, you get to release the repetition and the pressure from the movement. So that's to give you an idea how it feels, right? The longer you hold that contraction, the bigger the burn, right? The muscle fiber move differently. They start activating more because of the time that you spend on the tension. So, in this technique, like for example, I'm gonna pick the leg extensions. So you seated, right? And I always do 8 repetitions holds, and then 8 repetitions up. He does 10 or 12 with his client. I think 8 is a sweet number for me. So let's say you're sitting down the leg extension, and once you come up with your legs, that's when you have the tension, right? You're contracting your quad. So you're gonna start counting from 8 to 1, and you go 8, 7, and you're holding that contraction right there. Once you get to 1, then you get to release. The second repetition, when you come up, you start from 7 to 1, then 6 to 1, and then once you get to the 1 squeeze, now you're gonna do 8 continuously repetitions, and that's 1 set. So if you want to apply this principle, you want to shape up different muscle group in your body, because I'm telling you, it creates a beautiful separation. You're holding that muscle fiber there for a long time, spending a lot of time on the tension. And it's a good also principle to bring to your training, because it relieves a lot of pressure for your joints. It's not like a heavy compound movement, but this one will be good for shaping up the body and create more definition. So if I were to incorporate it in your training routine, I would just leave it how it is, and then bring 2 exercises. For example, if you're doing legs, do it for your leg extension and do it for your leg curves. If you're doing, well, I was gonna say, if you're doing chest, bench press is not a good way to do this technique, because you don't have pressure when you come up here. You can squeeze hard, but it's not gonna be the same. So you're gonna pick something that where you hold the contraction, like if you're in a seated fly machine where you can hold it there for your 8 seconds and start counting down. It could be on a flat bench where you could be able to squeeze it. There's these type of machines that are seated presses. They're similar to dumbbells, where you sit in there and you actually can contract forward. Then those also good machines to do that. A lot of the back exercises are good for it. Back pull down, seated rows. Smaller muscle group like the bicep is really good to do. Triceps also. I think that I've been able to like mimic the same feeling when I'm doing lunges too. You have to have a specific stretch and hold it there. It's almost like a pulse, and then you come up and you hold it for the 8 seconds. Same protocol, same principles, but mostly it's like muscles that you're able to contract, like those that I explained right now. And in reality, you can take advantage, because if you're gonna do bench and do your other stuff at the end, you can incorporate this in the last 2 sets. That'll be great, because you'll be able to do your own routine plus incorporate something that will add details and bring out the better look in the muscle. And again, man or woman, I know girls out there that been looking for some way to shape up the legs and stuff like that. I'm telling you, try this technique. It is great. It's very easy on the joint. The burn is incredible. You're gonna feel if you try this technique. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on one of the techniques that I learned from these guys, and I done it myself around summertime. It's about that time right now, and it always work. It always work. Remember to stay very hydrated. Make sure you eating your proteins. If you're not hydrating that well, get a I will say something that have electrolytes or something like that. Because exercises like this that you have more time on the tension, uh, it's almost like you're squeezing the water out of your body. So you're gonna feel a little dehydrated and you start feeling cramp. So I recommend for you guys stay hydrated, get your protein, get your whatever the carbohydrates that you are in your diet, because you're gonna squeeze out all the glucose that you have in that muscle when you work it out this way. So just wanted to let you guys know about that technique. If you have any other question or you want to ask me, hey, what other things or technique or principle can you apply to do this or that or whatever, just let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna leave my Instagram here. You can DM me over there too. I never said who asked a question, so don't worry about it. I always block everything. I'm just interested in the question, answering that question to you guys, so you guys know. So if you like the video, subscribe. Until next time, thank you guys.